Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Tripoli here, back on the Lord Mole video. In today's video, guys, we have a bunch of the Russians versing the Russians. As you can see here, we've got Mr. SAY Skipper coming in with I believe, a leaderless T2, T4 rally against Telekinesis. And you've probably seen a video of us coming after Telekinesis at some point in the past, and this guy we proved to be an infantry rain trap, because when we hit him last time, I think we hit him full. We had hit him. I think Devil hit him actually full inf, and this guy, he took a bunch of might losses but very little troops, wounded, right? Therefore, obviously, he's got a T4 front line. If he's got a T4 front line, then he's got to be a reinforcement trap, because there's not many people out there who have a T4 front line. Who does that? Nobody. Only reinforcement traps. So the most common type of reinforcement trap there, before being infantry. You can see some of these rains coming in. It kind of looks kind of slow. So it could either be, I think, one of two things: either range or cav reinforcement trap. But a lot of these RED guys, a lot of them are just infantry reinforcement traps, which makes me think it's a infantry reinforcement trap over a range. You've seen one guy come in and try to rally him with I think a leaderless march, but now they've switched places. Skipper and Rot Kamvati, whatever you want to call that name, and they've loaded up. This guy is, I believe, ascending his leader, and you'll see what he does in a second. So he's got the clown title. He's marching. He's marching. He's going full cav, and it looks like they speed up the rally a little bit, try to catch him off guard, maybe like like no gear swap or whatever. But I'm pretty sure he gets the gear swap off. Frat, whatever. He's got like looks like 540% stats or so. He's got some nice stats. But if you look at Telekinesis, let's see if there was a gear swap. I think we're gonna look at the profile in a second, but anyways, even if we don't, yeah, there it is. He is online. He did gear swap. He was indeed online. He got full infantry reinforcements, as I believe, and the rally did a tiny bit of damage. You know, a lot of might destroyed. As you can see, actually, it did it. I can't say it did a little damage. It did a lot of damage actually, but overall, it's all wounded, because it's all reinforcements. Only a little bit was his, and the rest were just reinforcements. So that all turns out into wounded reinforced T4 for all of his guildmates. All of them can just heal it up. No red deads really. The only way to deal with reinforcements trap is to deal or send a rally with Blackwing. You send Blackwing, it kills all the reinforcements, and it's a bitch to deal with. So right now we're looking for who SG7 are rallying, kind of like wondering who they're going after, and they posted. We got this guy, Alex1221. I've seen this guy before. I'm pretty sure we've rallied this guy before, and we found out he was, I believe, an infantry reinforcement trap as well. It was either this Alex or maybe there was a different Alex, but I'm near certain this guy was a reinforcement trap, like an infantry reinforcement trap with like 7 million troops or so. And Mr. Raya is coming in. It's one of the few times I've actually seen SG7 rally a player outside of WoW, especially like an online anti-player. Uh, I've never seen things like this. As you can see, there's a lot of arrows coming into Alex 12221. I believe at this point they are. I think they're carpeting the rally, or the rally is just about to walk. Maybe the rally hasn't launched yet, but they are sending a hell of a lot of one troops. There isn't a chance this guy's going to be able to see what's coming at all. He's going to be under a hell of a lot of pressure. He's going to have to probably prop an attack boost. He has no choice but to take this. And they're just laying on the pressure. All those, just enemies invading your turf, enemies invading your turf. It's gotta just be a hell of a lot of pressure. As you can see, RED Emotion set a counter rally against SAY, and it's coming in on this 179 million guy. I didn't even know what was going on. I thought they were double rallying on this Alex 1221, but as you can see, this guy was empty. So absolute waste of time coming after a player like that. For RED, but as you'll see in a moment, RED is not done here. They're gonna come again. They're gonna send another rally and another player, and they're gonna try to pick them off all the fillers for SAY. So we're kind of still waiting on this rally from SG7 to pop across the map, fire across. Personally, I've sent my own troops. I've sent my scout. I'm trying to, put the pressure on this guy as well because I wanted to see this guy burn bad. I want to see him get fucked as hard as possible by SG7 because I've seen SG7's rally lead. It's really nice. Their rally lead's really nice, and as you can see, my troops have just hit, and guess what? It burned. It burned nicely. Now, of course, I don't have a report for you guys. I didn't get a report from SG7 or anything, but it was a nice burn overall. As you can see, SAY Skipper is coming in for rally on this RED Daxiarnik, whatever the hell. I don't know how to pronounce that. These Russian names, I just can't pronounce. But as you can see, the rally's coming in. He's 187.8 million might. Nothing too big, but he could have some troops. Title popping in there, Warden title that we're giving him. Rally walks, it hits, and he doesn't drop jack shit. Maybe a little bit of traps on his wall. That's about it. Dude doesn't have anything in his base whatsoever. RED comes in with another counter rally, and this Focus 7 guy rallies walking towards him. 276 million might. We're gonna see what's going on here, and it burns. And then guess what? He just got jack shit as well. So these guys are either reinforcement traps or basically empty for the most part. That's what I've noticed for most of these Russians. A fair amount of these guys are absolutely empty. A lot of them are just base might with like a little bit of troops that they can just hide during the night or during the day, whatever they're doing. But we got this guy Helg67 who decided to join a couple of the RED rallies. Well, Mr. Moath here, Perchy, has decided to come over and burn this guy, and he's gotten a fair amount of his T4. Probably about 400k of his T4 has been wiped out at this point. 700k, I think, total troops this guy had, but absolutely got murked. Well, guys, that's not the end of it, because somebody pointed out that this guy has troops in a different person's base. Well, guess what, guys? I was paying attention. Look at that. Helg 67 pulling his troops out. I was paying attention this entire time. I was watching. I knew what was going on. I tell Perchy, he comes right in. He sends that solo because he knows that those troops are T4. He speeds that up. And guess what? Yeah. He could have shielded. If he had shielded sooner, it would have been, a different story. And this guy goes from like 220 million down to 210. Loads of T4, Red Deads. His infirmaries were full. It was just game over. Well, guys, right after that, that was basically the end of that. We now have this situation going on. A bunch of guilds have now grouped up for a big rally party. Looks like some sugar guilds, some possible like criminal alliance maybe, or maybe college alliance. I don't really know these guilds. A lot of these guilds like CWB, TFD. I've never really heard of a lot of these guilds, but they are pretty big guilds, like 40, 50, 60 billion, as I know. And they've got some nice rally leads. As you can see, there's just a lot of chaos on the screen right now. A lot of troops flying every which way. But the target, as you can see, is Alt Gomorrah 86 with the clown title on him. And at first glance, this person kind of looks. It's definitely a suspicious target. This person, it's offline. I've seen this happen before. If you've seen the one video, I forgot what video it was, but we've seen this before where they're guildless and offline, quote unquote. I'm doing air quotes right now, but you can't see obviously. And as you can see, the rallies are walking in. There's like at least 10 of them. Guess what? Boom, gone. Everything starts flying out. I guess I think Alcamora random reload or something, and right after that, they had pardon right on standby, and they pardoned just so that the person couldn't migrate, and that was good on them. That was a very good thing to do. But it looks like some of the rallies like canceled, some of them hit. I don't really know what happened exactly, but they changed their name immediately after, and I couldn't find them, so I couldn't find out their like ending might. I don't even think I recorded their starting might, but they were, I think, about 833 million at the time. I managed to eat a hell of a lot of rallies. It was pretty intense. But for this person to be guildless, no reinforcements, take all these and just like kind of like not flinch. I'm pretty sure they didn't flinch very much. I'm pretty sure they ate majority of them because I don't think I saw any actually walk back. I think I saw some rallies get canceled though. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that kind of stuff, and I'll catch y'all in the next